Good morning. Good morning, friends, family, and special guests. Welcome to the 2026 Sullivan University College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences Commencement Ceremony. My name is Dr. Daniel Malcolm, Professor and Chair of the Department of Pharmacy Practice in the Doctor of Pharmacy program, and I have the privilege of serving as the Master of Ceremonies for today's activities. Before we begin, I would like to request that everyone please silence all cell phones and other electronic devices. We thank you in advance for helping us to maintain the focus of our celebration this morning on our graduates. The Chancellor of the Sullivan University System, the President of Sullivan University, the Vice President and Provost of Sullivan University, the Dean of the College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences, and the Director of the Physician Assistant Program will form the first part of the processional this morning. Next, the faculty will enter the sanctuary, followed by the graduating classes of 2026. This morning, the faculty will hood each candidate with the doctoral or master's hood. The hooding component is a special part of the ceremony for both faculty and the graduates and represents our final outward mark of approval upon these graduates' educational achievement. To honor academic excellence, the title of valedictorian will be awarded to graduates who have maintained a perfect 4.0 GPA throughout their respective program. These distinguished graduates will be wearing gold medallions during today's ceremony. Additional details about these and other graduation honors, as well as the student organizations represented today, can be found in the program, which is available on the QR code that was on the screen. Now, please rise and remain standing as we welcome the graduating classes of 2026 with our processional. Please be seated. On behalf of the faculty of the College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences, I would like to be the first, but not the last, to formally congratulate all of the graduates. This ceremony celebrates both the physician assistant and Doctor of Pharmacy graduates of the class of 2026. We also recognize that the accomplishments of these graduates represent the efforts, support, patience, tolerance, and most importantly, the love from many friends and family members, and likely many friends who have become like family members. We extend our heartfelt congratulations and gratitude to you as well. We will begin our program today by recognizing our distinguished stage guests. Will our guests please stand and be recognized as your names are called? Glenn Sullivan, Chancellor of the Sullivan University System. Chancellor Sullivan has spent over 40 years in higher education and has served in various leadership roles in state, regional, and national educational organizations and associations. He was instrumental in Sullivan University's growth to a doctoral degree granting university and has led the institution through numerous growth states. Dr. Jennifer Gaither, President of Sullivan University. President Gaither first joined Sullivan University as a student in 1990, graduating in 1994 with degrees in paralegal studies and business administration. She returned to Sullivan University in 2000 as an adjunct professor in the paralegal studies program, transitioning from the practice of law to a full-time professor in 2004. She was named Dean of the College of Legal Studies in 2019, Associate Provost for Strategic Academic Initiatives in 2023, and was appointed President of Sullivan University by the Sullivan University Board of Directors in April of 2026. Dr. Kimberly Daugherty, Vice President and Provost. Dr. Daugherty joined Sullivan University College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences in 2007, serving initially as the chair of the Department of Pharmacy Practice and advancing from assistant to Associate Dean of Academic Affairs and Assessment, a position which she held until December 2022 when she was named Vice President and Provost of the university. Dr. Misty Stutz, Dean of the College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences. Dr. Stutz joined Sullivan in 2008 as Director of Experiential Education, advanced to Assistant Dean of Experiential Education in 2012, and was appointed as Assistant Dean and Chair of the Department of Pharmacy Practice in 2013. Dr. Stutz was named Dean of the College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences in December of 2019. Dr. Abby Hardy, Director of the Sullivan University College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences Physician Assistant Program. Dr. Hardy joined Sullivan as a faculty member in the PA program in 2017, was appointed Interim Director of the program in January of 2021, and was named Director of the PA program and Chair of the Department of PA Studies in October of 2021. This morning, we are honored to have President Jennifer Gaither representing Sullivan University. Welcome, President Gaither.
Good morning. I'm Jennifer Gaither, President of Sullivan University. It's my honor and privilege to be with you here today. I have a good sense of what it took to get here. As a law school graduate, I have firsthand experience with what it's like to read, memorize, and study complex curriculum, then practice those skills while also trying to get laundry done and remember what groceries you need. I know what it's like to keep your educational plate spinning on limited sleep because a kiddo was sick or because the rest of your life just doesn't stop. Everyone here is someone's child, someone's sibling, someone's partner, someone's spouse, or someone's parent, or some combination of those. I could not have graduated law school without the support that I received, especially from my husband and my parents. I also want to mention that my mother was a pharmacist and spent most of her practice in an independent pharmacy. And though I couldn't pull off that skill set for her, she'd be tickled to death to know that I was addressing a class that included PharmD graduates. So while today is 100% a celebration of your academic achievements, I want to acknowledge and celebrate three things that also got you here. Number one, the unwavering resilience it took for you to flip the switch from student or clinician to partner, provider, friend, sibling, parent, or any collection of those while making it here today. Number two, the sacrifices you made along the way to pour your energy and devotion into a noble dedication to human care. And number three, the incredible support systems that are here today cheering you on. Thank you to all of you in the audience for all the little and the big things that you did to help your graduate make it to this point. Graduates, take that same resilience, sacrifice, and support, combine it with the empathy that drove you to your profession, the patience you've learned along the way, and the deep understanding you've gained through your time at Sullivan University, and step out into the industry and the communities that need you desperately. Never forget the grit it took you to achieve what you wanted, and pour that into what you can now do for others. Congratulations and well done.
Thank you, President Gaither. I'm now pleased to welcome to the podium Dr. Misty Stutz, Dean of the College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences.
Thank you, Dr. Malcolm. Good morning and welcome. Today is a day of celebration, reflection, and gratitude. It's a privilege to gather here today with family, friends, faculty, and preceptors to recognize the remarkable accomplishments of the class of 2026. Graduates, this moment represents far more than completion of a degree. It reflects years of sacrifice, determination, resilience, and growth. You have navigated demanding coursework, challenging clinical experiences, countless examinations, and moments of uncertainty. Through it all, you persevered. Today, we celebrate not only what you have achieved, but what you have become. But I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge those that have helped forge a path in this difficult journey to become a healthcare provider. Before we continue, I would like to recognize the faculty and preceptors who have helped guide our graduates on this journey. Through your mentorship, expertise, encouragement, and unwavering commitment to education, you have helped shape the next generation of healthcare professionals. Faculty and preceptors, please stand so we may recognize your contributions. Thank you. And thank you for the impact you have made on these students and on the future of healthcare. Graduates, as you leave this ceremony and enter this next chapter of your lives, remember that your education has prepared you for more than a profession. It has prepared you to serve. The healthcare landscape will continue to evolve. New technologies will emerge, new treatments will be discovered, new challenges will test your knowledge and ability to adapt. Yet the qualities that matter most will remain unchanged: integrity, compassion, humility, and a commitment to putting the patient first. There will be moments when your expertise heals, but there will also be moments when a kind word, a listening ear, or a reassuring presence makes the greatest difference. Never underestimate the impact you can have on the lives of those you serve. As you move forward, continue to be lifelong learners, seek opportunities to lead, to advocate, and to improve the communities around you. Be willing to ask the difficult questions, embrace innovation, and challenge the status quo when it serves the greater good. Most importantly, remember the responsibility and privilege that comes with being entrusted with the care of others. Today, you join a community of healthcare professionals dedicated to making a difference. We are proud of all that you have accomplished, and we are excited to see the impact you will make in the years ahead. On behalf of all of us at the College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences, congratulations, class of 2026. We celebrate your achievements, we believe in your future, and we wish you success, fulfillment, and purpose on the journey ahead. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dean Stutz. And now we would like to formally recognize our valedictorians for the class of 2026 for both the Doctor of Pharmacy and Physician Assistant programs. The valedictorians are the students with the highest scholastic attainment, a 4.0 GPA, during their enrollment in the College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences, 2 years of enrollment in the PA program, or 3 years of enrollment in the Doctor of Pharmacy program. As I call the names of the 2026 valedictorians, I would ask that each of you stand and remain standing until all of the awardees are announced. Please hold your applause until I have announced all of the names. Emma, from the Physician Assistant program, Emma Bollinger. Jamie Cochran. Bailey Fry. Megan Jones. Riley Kirschenbaum. Lexi Lester. Shaylin Luksick. Kelly Lutz. Emma McKissick. Hayden Riggs. Emma Owen, Maddie Schinthal, Sylvia Tackett, Caitlin Warner, Lindsay Wetzel, and Victoria Yakel. We had our award ceremony yesterday, and they all got up, and it's a lot of folks. Very proud. All right, from the Doctor of Pharmacy program, Mohammed Al-Halou, Caleb Berkdahl, Leslie Frady, Ryan Heyman, Cassidy Reed, Riley Robertson, Samuel Stricker, and Nicholas Verward. You may be seated. Students from the physician assistant and doctor of pharmacy programs are eligible to receive scholarships and awards based on specific criteria for each of those awards. Several awards and scholarships were given yesterday at the Honors and Awards ceremony, which took place in this building. The recipients of those awards are listed in your program and will also be announced as they receive their diplomas. This year, we have also chosen to present some awards during the ceremony. Dean Misty Stutz and Dr. Abby Hardy will be assisting in the presentation. Our first award is the Stephen G. Gaskin Spirit of the PA Profession Award. In honor of a pastor, and they don't know they're getting these, by the way. These are surprise awards. So, our first award is the Stephen G. Gaskin Spirit of the PA Profession Award. In honor of a past director of the PA program and a true pioneer of the PA profession, this award is given to one student from the physician assistant graduating class who best exemplifies and emulates the characteristics of a PA. Congratulations to the PA class of 2026 recipient of the Stephen G. Gaskins Spirit of the PA Profession Award, Lisa Rivers. Congratulations, Lisa. Our next award is the Spirit of the PharmD Profession Award. The recipient of this award is the graduate who best exemplifies and emulates the characteristics of a doctor of pharmacy. Congratulations to the PharmD class of 2026 Spirit of the PharmD Profession Award, Esther Cassidy. Congratulations, Esther. Our final class of 2026 graduating student award is the Faculty Gold Key. The Faculty Gold Key is an award that symbolizes the highest level of academic achievement, integrity, and dedication. Each year, the faculty of the Doctor of Pharmacy and Physician Assistant programs recognize a member of each graduating class who is chosen based on performance in 3 primary skill categories across the curriculum: knowledge, application, and service. We have no doubt that these recipients will continue to inspire and make a profound impact on those around them as they move forward in their careers. This year's recipient from the PA program is described as someone who is a diligent worker and constantly strives to be their best self in all aspects of life. They received many positive comments from preceptors regarding their knowledge base and their ability to build excellent patient rapport. Their positive attitude, professionalism, and their dedication to maintaining the highest standards have made them truly deserving of this award. Congratulations to the Physician Assistant Gold Key recipient, Victoria Vander Velde. Congratulations. This year's Doctor of Pharmacy awardee has demonstrated excellence throughout every aspect of the curriculum. Graduating with highest honors, this student has distinguished themselves through outstanding academic achievement and meaningful service to the college as both a committee member and program ambassador. They were also commended by preceptors for their hard work, diligence, and exceptional performance on experiential rotations. Congratulations to the Doctor of Pharmacy Gold Key recipient, Ryan Heyman. Congratulations. Now we have reached the time in the ceremony that you've all been waiting for, recognizing the physician assistant graduates for the class of 2026 by name. I would now like to invite Dr. Abby Hardy, Dr. Kimberly Elder, Dr. Aaron Chalmers, and Professor Melissa Eds to take their places on the stage. Faculty marshals, please take your positions and begin the process of directing the physician assistant graduates row by row to the side of the stage to have their names called and receive their diplomas. Marshals, please begin moving the graduates as soon as you are in position. Lastly, I would like to welcome Dr. Dale English, Associate Dean of Student Affairs, who will announce all of today's graduates. Dr. English, begin moving. He's already over there. As graduates are recognized on stage for hooding, we will also identify award recipients as mentioned previously and distinguished graduates who will be pursuing postgraduate education, residencies, or fellowships. The class of 2026 has selected Dr. Aaron Chalmers and Professor Melissa Eds to hood each graduate. Graduates and hooders, please pause after the hooding for a photo by our photographer. Once that photo is taken, Dr. English will read the name of the next graduate. Dr. Kimberly Elder, Assistant Dean of Academic Affairs and Assessment, will assist Dr. Hardy in awarding the diplomas. Graduates, please also pause briefly for a photo with Dr. Hardy. We ask kindly that everyone please hold all of your cheers and applause until all names have been called. So without further ado, the physician assistant graduates for the class of 2026.
Ashley Elizabeth Adair, summa cum laude and recipient of the Shooting for the Stars Award. Mackenzie J. Bagwell. Mallory Rose Bermudez, summa cum laude. Emma Elise Bollinger, valedictorian, summa cum laude, and pursuing a physician assistant residency in orthopedic surgery. Caitlin Marie Brannon, summa cum laude. Chelsea Castleberry, magna cum laude, and pursuing a physician assistant residency in cardiac surgery. Jamie Joy Cochran, valedictorian, summa cum laude. Hannah Elizabeth Conklin, magna cum laude, Pi Alpha inductee, recipient of a Triple Crown Certificate of Achievement, and pursuing a Doctor of Medicine, Medical Science degree. Charles Dawson, summa cum laude. Alexandria Marie Fanning, magna cum laude. Bailey Alyssa Fry, valedictorian, summa cum laude. Sophia Gallen, summa cum laude. Trista Grant, summa cum laude. Kelsey Littrell Hall, summa cum laude, and pursuing a physician assistant residency in neurology. Caleb Clayton Ham, magna cum laude. Sarah Judith Hanna, magna cum laude. Alexandria Marie Henderson, cum laude, Pi Alpha inductee and recipient of the SUS Foundation PA Student Society Scholarship and a Triple Crown Certificate of Achievement. Maria Christine Hennessy, magna cum laude. Shelby Renee Herford, summa cum laude. Brittany Michelle Hernandez, magna cum laude. Jack James, magna cum laude and Pi Alpha inductee. Kayla Diane Jones, summa cum laude, recipient of the Excellence in Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Award and a Triple Crown Certificate of Achievement. Megan Michelle Jones, valedictorian, summa cum laude, and recipient of the Didactic Excellence Award and a Triple Crown Certificate of Achievement. Tanner Justice, cum laude. Marie Canapple, summa cum laude. Riley Beth Kirschenbaum, valedictorian, summa cum laude, and recipient of the Clinical Excellence Award. Lexi Lester, valedictorian, summa cum laude. Francesca Jade Lubitsch, summa cum laude. Fong Loss, summa cum laude. Shaylin Elizabeth Luxick, valedictorian, summa cum laude. Kelly Lutz, valedictorian, summa cum laude. Nathan E. McCoy, cum laude. Emma Rose McKissick, valedictorian, summa cum laude. Yuen Nguyen, summa cum laude, and pursuing a physician assistant residency in emergency medicine. Emma Faye Owen, valedictorian, summa cum laude, and recipient of a Triple Crown Certificate of Achievement. Lisa R. Patel, magna cum laude, Pi Alpha inductee, and pursuing a physician assistant fellowship in pediatric emergency medicine. Amanda Emily Quint, summa cum laude. Lisa Rivers, summa cum laude and recipient of the Stephen G. Gaskins Spirit of the PA Profession Award. Alyssa Rodriguez Urich, summa cum laude, Pi Alpha inductee, and recipient of a Triple Crown Certificate of Achievement. Elizabeth Rook Sawister, magna cum laude. Sarah Schaefer, summa cum laude, and pursuing a physician assistant residency in hospital medicine. Maddie Alexis Schinthal, valedictorian, summa cum laude. Sarah Lynn Schwartz, summa cum laude. Reagan Nicole Settles, summa cum laude. Eleanor Carol Sexton, magna cum laude. Celine Scaria, magna cum laude. Hannah Nicole Smith, summa cum laude and recipient of a Triple Crown Certificate of Achievement. Allison Lee Staples, cum laude and pursuing a physician assistant residency in acute care, trauma care. Amy Nicole Sarad, magna cum laude, and recipient of the Excellence in Professionalism Award. Sylvia Joanne Tackett, valedictorian, summa cum laude. Anna Testa, summa cum laude. Mackenzie Noel Thayer, summa cum laude and Pi Alpha inductee. Nikki Hwin Tran, magna cum laude. Cheney Brooke Troutman, summa cum laude and Pi Alpha inductee. Victoria Lynn Vandervelde, summa cum laude, Pi Alpha inductee, and recipient of the Faculty Gold Key and a Triple Crown Certificate of Achievement. Haley Danielle Van Meter, summa cum laude. Caitlin Renee Warner, valedictorian, summa cum laude. Hannah Wetzel, summa cum laude. Lindsay Nicole Wetzel, valedictorian, summa cum laude, and recipient of the MVP Award. Victoria Ann Yankel, valedictorian, summa cum laude, Pi Alpha inductee, and a recipient of a Triple Crown Certificate of Achievement.
We are now pleased to invite Chancellor Glenn Sullivan and Dr. Abby Hardy to the podium for the presentation of the Master of Science in Physician Assistant candidates and conferral of their degrees.
Right. Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Physician Assistant please rise? Chancellor Sullivan, these students have fulfilled the requirements leading to the degree of Master of Science in Physician Assistant, and I recommend these students to you for the conferral of this degree.
Right, thank you. By the way, I was just told this morning that this group's GPA average was 3.7. That's impressive. I know when I went to college, we didn't have 14 valedictorians out of 400 graduates, much less out of this group. So let's get on with it. That's why we're here. All right, y'all. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Kentucky Council of Post-Secondary Education and the Board of Directors of Sullivan University, I hereby confer upon you the Master of Science in Physician Assistant degree with all the privileges, rights, and prerogatives thereunto pertaining. Students, please move your tassels to the left. And as part of our university tradition, please turn around and thank the ones that helped you get here, faculty, family, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, y'all can sit now. This just shows nobody gets here alone. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Chancellor Sullivan and Dr. Hardy. Now let's take a moment to officially congratulate the PA class of 2026. Annually, the graduating seniors choose a member of their class to offer a response. This year, the address from the Physician Assistant Program is offered by Anna Testa. It is now my pleasure to welcome her to the podium.
Whew, sorry, I got a little emotional there. I just want to say thank you, mostly to my classmates for giving me the opportunity to speak today. It's nice to have a new perspective and actually see the tops of your heads for once, so that's good. About 3 years ago, we were sending in our applications to Sullivan's PA program. At that time, some of us were graduating with our bachelor's or master's, some were balancing the demands of growing families, and others were already working as professionals in healthcare. The Sullivan PA program selected a group of individuals to represent the future of the physician assistant profession. While we all came from different paths and timelines, carrying our own experiences and areas of interest, we were all given the opportunity after years of investment and time to become PAs. Since our first day of PA school, we were challenged by our professors. Our strength and humility were tested by hours of lectures, exams, and studying at home. It was a new routine for us and the people closest to us. After sitting in a classroom for a year, we transitioned to clinical rotations and began applying our knowledge to real-world situations, where our preceptors further challenged us to become the essential skills of practicing as a PA. We had the support and trust of our professors, advisors, and preceptors who believed in us from the beginning. For us as classmates, we made meaningful friendships and will continue to support each other as PAs in the future. As we were given the chance to join this profession, I urge you to continue learning medicine. Medicine will change, and we are responsible for providing up-to-date, evidence-based care when educating our patients. Even if our careers lead us to specialized areas of practice, we must continue to study medicine broadly. Before I started PA school, a travel nurse gave me a piece of advice. She said, "Always listen to the patient." Graduates, remember that we are providing care for someone who is someone else's whole world. If we truly listen, we will have the empathy required to provide patient-centered care in all aspects and stages of life. As we move forward in our careers, may we continue to learn, lead with empathy, and never forget the privilege of caring for others. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you, Anna. It is now my privilege to welcome Dr. Erin Chalmers to lead the class in the Oath of a Physician Assistant. Dr. Chalmers has been involved in our PA program since its inception, initially as a consultant and guest lecturer in 2013, was named Director of Didactic Education in 2016, and has also been in the role of Associate Program Director since August of 2024. She also currently serves as the President of the Kentucky Academy of Physician Assistants. Welcome to the podium, Dr. Chalmers.
Thank you, Dr. Malcolm. Congratulations, guys. So proud of you all. Would the PA graduates please rise and recite with me the oath of a physician assistant. All other physician assistants in the audience today are also welcome to stand and join as we recite the oath of our profession, which can be found at the back of the program and on the video screens above. Ready? I pledge to perform the following duties with honesty, integrity, and dedication. My primary responsibility will always be the health, safety, welfare, and dignity of all human beings. I will recognize and promote the value of diversity. I will provide equitable treatment to all persons who seek my care. I will uphold the tenets of patient autonomy, beneficence, non-maleficence, justice, and the principle of informed consent. I will hold in confidence the information shared with me in the course of practicing medicine as appropriately indicated. I will assess both my personal capabilities and my limitations, striving always to improve my practice of medicine. I will actively seek to expand my intellectual knowledge and skills, keeping abreast of advances in medicine. I will work with other members of the healthcare team to assure compassionate and effective care of patients. I will use my knowledge and experience to contribute to an improved community. I will respect my professional relationship with all members of the healthcare team. I will recognize my duty to share and expand knowledge within the profession. These duties are pledged with sincerity and on my honor. Graduates, if you accept this pledge to our profession, please say, "I do." Congratulations, guys.
Thank you, Dr. Chalmers. Now we have reached the time in the ceremony that the rest of you have been waiting for, the Doctor of Pharmacy graduates of the class of 2026. I would now like to invite Dean Misty Stutz, Dr. Kimberly Elder, Dr. Emily Frederick, and Dr. Emily Jones to please take their places on the stage and in respective areas. Faculty marshals, please take your positions and begin the process of directing the Doctor of Pharmacy graduates row by row to the side of the stage to have their names called and receive their diplomas. Marshals, please begin moving the graduates as soon as you are in position. As graduates are recognized on stage for hooding, we'll also identify award recipients. Through the generosity of various organizations and companies, awards have been given to students with high scholastic records or other achievements worthy of recognition. We'll also distinguish graduates who have concurrently earned a Master of Business Administration degree, as well as those who will be pursuing postgraduate training and pharmacy residencies. The class of 2026 has selected Dr. Emily Frederick and Dr. Emily Jones to hood each graduate. Graduates and hooders, please pause after the hooding for a photo by our photographer. Once that photo is taken, Dr. English will read the name of the next graduate. Dr. Kimberly Elder, Assistant Dean of Academic Affairs and Assessment, will assist Dean Stutz in awarding the diplomas. Graduates, you will also pause briefly for a photo with Dean Stutz. Again, while we realize how exciting this day is, we kindly ask you to hold all cheers and applause until all of the names have been called. So now, without further ado, the Doctor of Pharmacy graduates from the class of 2026.
Dr. Joshua Damian Abel, summa cum laude and Master of Business Administration. Dr. Beza Akachong. Dr. Mohammed Ahalu, valedictorian, summa cum laude, recipient of the Beatrice Excellence in Pharmacy Award and pursuing a PGY-1 pharmacy residency. Dr. Rasha Amire, magna cum laude. Dr. Alexis Rose Atlas, Master of Business Administration and pursuing a PGY-1 pharmacy residency. Dr. Trent Anthony Burba, cum laude and recipient of the Excellence in Professionalism Award. Dr. Caleb Berkdahl, valedictorian, summa cum laude, recipient of the Innovation Award and a Triple Crown Certificate of Achievement, pursuing a PGY-1 pharmacy residency. Dr. Esther Elizabeth Cassidy, magna cum laude, recipient of the Spirit of the PharmD Profession Award and pursuing a PGY-1 community pharmacy residency. Dr. Caleb Douglas Collins, summa cum laude and recipient of the KPHA Professional Advocate Award. Dr. Avery Catherine Dornfeld, cum laude and Master of Business Administration. Dr. John Downs, cum laude. Dr. Leslie Michelle Frady, valedictorian, summa cum laude. Dr. Allison Howard Grant, magna cum laude and recipient of the APHA ASP Senior Recognition Certificate, the Walgreens Pharmacy Champion Award Scholarship, the United States Public Health Service Excellence and Public Health Pharmacy Award, and a Triple Crown Certificate of Achievement. Dr. Adam Muse Habtamariam, cum laude and pursuing a PGY1 residency in pharmacy. Dr. Brooke Halfling, cum laude, recipient of a Triple Crown Certificate of Achievement and pursuing a PGY1 pharmacy residency. Dr. Abdifita Mohammed Hassan. Dr. Ryan Parker Heyman, valedictorian, summa cum laude, recipient of the Faculty Gold Key, a Triple Crown Certificate of Achievement, and pursuing a PGY1 pharmacy residency. Dr. Kayla Hernandez. Dr. Quentin Hubbard, cum laude. Dr. Gabrielle Cafton, cum laude, recipient of a Triple Crown Certificate of Achievement and pursuing a PGY1 pharmacy residency. Dr. Sydney Alta Keys, summa cum laude and pursuing a PGY1 pharmacy residency. Dr. Mallory Ann King, summa cum laude and recipient of the PLS Graduating Member of the Year Award. Dr. Lacey Marie McManaway, cum laude. Dr. Insarutsi Gapuzi Moise. Dr. Cameron Null. Dr. Cassidy Reed, valedictorian, summa cum laude, and recipient of the KSHP and Policastri Student Leadership Award. Dr. Riley Morgan Robertson, valedictorian, summa cum laude, recipient of the MVP Award, and pursuing a PGY1 pharmacy residency. Dr. Mia Shoshani, magna cum laude and recipient of the Clinical Excellence Award. Dr. Peyton Audrey Smith, recipient of the Dr. Ira Land Scholarship. Dr. Rachel Smith. Dr. Samuel Ray Stricker, valedictorian, summa cum laude, and recipient of the Shooting for the Stars Award. Dr. Nicholas Verward, valedictorian, summa cum laude. Dr. Parker Westmoreland.
I would now like to invite Chancellor Glenn Sullivan and Dean Missy Stutz to the podium for a presentation of the Doctor of Pharmacy candidates and conferral of their degrees.
Will the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Pharmacy please rise? Chancellor Sullivan, these students have fulfilled the requirements leading to the degree of Doctor of Pharmacy, and I recommend these students to you for conferral of this degree.
Thank you. Okay. Y'all ready? Okay. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Kentucky Council of Post-Secondary Education and the Board of Directors of Sullivan University, I hereby confer upon you the Doctor of Pharmacy degree with all the rights, privileges, and prerogatives thereunto pertaining. Graduates, please move your tassels to the left. And as part of our tradition, please turn around and thank those that helped you get here today. Okay, y'all can sit.
Thank you, Chancellor Sullivan and Dean Stutz. This year, the graduating seniors from the Doctor of Pharmacy program selected Ryan Heyman to offer the response of the class. It is now my privilege to invite Dr. Heyman to the podium.
Good morning, everyone. I'd like to begin by welcoming the friends and family that are here to celebrate us and this amazing accomplishment with us. These years have most certainly been incredibly difficult, but it's with joy and gladness that we get to stand here today, and you, our friends and family, have been with us every step of the way. And no thank you could account for all that you have done for us over these past 3 years. From acting as our mock patients for medication and counseling assignments, to almost making your arm fall off when taking a blood pressure. Or was that just me? To being a shoulder to cry on, or an ear to rant to on a particularly rough day. We would not be here if not for the support of the friends and family that stood there with us. To the wonderful faculty and staff, thank you for always being there to support and challenge us to achieve the very best of ourselves, even when we didn't believe it ourselves. From Dr. Esposito and her hilarious ways to remember information. Believe me, no one will ever forget the herpes song. To Dr. Jones, never letting us forget about the kidney. And yes, Dr. Jones, I still remember how SGLT2 inhibitors work. We are where we are today because of what you have done for us. And Dr. Cleary, don't worry, we're about to go shine and show off everything we've learned just like you always told us to. To you, my classmates, who I spent countless hours sitting in class with, from my close friends and the late nights we spent cramming before exams, to those of you that I only spoke to occasionally, I'm thankful for all of the time that I had with you. And specifically to you, Cassidy Reed, you've been an inspiration to us all to never give up, to win the fight against cancer and come right back to school committed to achieve the goals you set. Thank you for showing us all what determination and grit truly are, and I'm honored to call myself your friend. It's with joy and gladness that we transition from long nights studying to a steady routine career in life. We have reached the goal we set for ourselves, but now it is time to set new goals and to dream yet again. To dream of that which will satisfy us most and sustain us through life. Whether your next step after walking out of this building is to begin working in a community pharmacy or a hospital, whether you're going to start a residency or start a family, you must find that which sustains you most. First Physician-in-Chief of Johns Hopkins Hospital, William Osler, once said, "Nothing will sustain you more potently than the power to recognize in your humdrum routine the true poetry of life, the poetry of the commonplace, of the ordinary person, of the plain toil-worn, with their loves and their joys, their sorrows and griefs." A man defined by success by any measure of the word, Osler distinctly identified that which sustains even the most successful and intelligent individual. But is it not at least intriguing that a man who defined common medicine practice in his time and established the beginnings of residency training as we know it today speaks nothing about medicine itself as something that sustains? I think the lack of discussion about medicine directly points to the importance of Osler's words. But what do they mean for us? First, I'd like to say I'm slightly disappointed Osler didn't mention caffeine, because many of us have certainly been sustained directly by that over the past few years. But in all seriousness, what does Osler mean by the poetry of life? He certainly isn't discussing rhymes and limericks, though he was known for being a bit of a prankster. I think he meant for us to find joy in not what we do, but as to why we do it and who we do it with. Why would he have also been told or have said he only wished to be remembered for teaching medical students in the hospital? So my dear friends and colleagues, I ask you to take a moment and consider not so much what you will do after you leave here, but who you will do it with. What is your specific poetry? I believe one thing that the poetry most definitely is not is success. We can certainly chase prestige amongst our colleagues or the highest paying job, but at the end of the day, we will always desire more. I know for certain a paycheck or a prestigious job isn't going to make it any easier when life becomes difficult. Our quote-unquote dream job isn't going to make wrestling with a cancer diagnosis any easier. But what does make all of that easier? The people who surround us. Your friends, your family, or for me, all of those, as well as my faith in Christ and my church. Those are what make all of this easier. So my friends, I ask you now to consider who you wish to sustain you for the rest of your life. And as we leave here today, I hope we can all take time to recognize the poetry of our lives and those around us, living in the moment, not chasing prestige, but rather pursuing connection with those around us. So Sullivan University College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences class of 2026, let us leave here proud of what we have accomplished, excitedly looking forward to the new dreams we now get to pursue. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Amon. It is now my privilege to welcome Dr. Meredith Figg to lead the class in the Oath of a Pharmacist. Dr. Figg is the pharmacist owner of Rice Pharmacy in Beaver Dam and Fordsville, Kentucky. She attended Western Kentucky University for her undergraduate studies and later received her Doctor of Pharmacy from the University of Kentucky College of Pharmacy. Dr. Figg has served on the Kentucky Board of Pharmacy since 2022 and is currently president of the board. She also serves on the Kentucky Pharmacy Technical Advisory Committee and the Kentucky Council on Post-Secondary Education.
Would the PharmD graduates please rise and recite with me the Oath of the Pharmacist. All other pharmacists in the audience today are also welcome to join me as we recite the oath of our profession, which can be found at the back of the program and on the video screens above. I promise to devote myself to a lifetime of service to others through the profession of pharmacy. In fulfilling this vow, I will consider the welfare of humanity and relief of suffering my primary concerns. I will promote inclusion and belonging, respect differences in all individuals, and address health disparities to advance health equity for all people. I will apply my knowledge, experience, and skills to the best of my ability to assure optimal outcomes for all patients. I will respect and protect all personal and health information entrusted to me. I will accept the responsibility to improve my professional knowledge, expertise, and self-awareness. I will hold myself and my colleagues to the highest principles of our profession's moral, ethical, and legal conduct. I will embrace and advocate changes that improve patient care. I will utilize my knowledge, skills, experiences, and values to prepare the next generation of pharmacists. I take these vows voluntarily with the full realization of the responsibility with which I am entrusted by the public. Graduates, if you accept this pledge to our profession, please say, "I do."
All right. Would all graduates of the class of 2026, faculty members, and platform personnel please rise for the recessional. Platform personnel will recess first, followed by faculty, then graduates. I would like to ask the audience to please remain seated and wait to leave the sanctuary following the last member of the recessional. Thank you all for attending this morning's celebration. This concludes the Sullivan University College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences 2027 commencement.